Well, this morning, the U.S. is advising Israel to delay a ground invasion of Gaza. Officials say that will give them more time for hostage negotiations and humanitarian aid.
Well, so far, the White House says 10 Americans are still unaccounted for. Officials are working around the clock to find them.
Now, the U.S. is boosting its military presence in that region as well, to include sending more air defenses and troops. There are concerns the violence could escalate into a wider conflict.
Right now, the Biden administration says that it is taking steps to prevent that from happening. Today, the UN Security Council meets in New York to discuss the ongoing situation in the Middle East.
Meanwhile, some good news this morning as two more hostages have surprisingly been released from Hamas.
Yeah, we know those two hostages were Israeli women, one of them with family here in Indiana. Matthew Foltz joins us now with how the family is now reacting to this. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you both. This family lives in Evansville, and as you can imagine, they're breathing a big sigh of relief this morning as their aunt is reportedly doing okay after being checked out at the hospital. Now, take a look at your screen. This is their aunt, Yoski Lifskich. She was one of two women that were kidnapped and held hostage by Hamas for over 2 weeks. Their release follows two other American hostages who were released last week. We spoke with Lifskich's nephew, Mark, and his wife, Tori, over Zoom. The couple tells us that Lifskich was a peace activist before the war and regularly brought Palestinians from Gaza to Israel for medical treatment, and they don't expect that to change even after a grueling 3 weeks held captive.
And now that Yafe has been returned, she will use that platform. She will say those words. She will say, I'm here. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but now I'm going to use that position to fight for the dignity, respect, and humanity for the children, for the Palestinians, for the Israelis.
Now, the couple tells us, unfortunately, Lifskich's husband was also kidnapped by Hamas, and right now he's still being held by them. We're told he's also in his 80s. So, Julia and Jalea, they're hoping and holding on to hope that he will also be released hopefully very soon, and you'll hear more on their plea coming up at 6:30.
We all are. Matthew, thank you for that update.